This is Dr. V. Anuradha, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of English, Vellala College for Women. Today we are going to see a video on the topic Methods and Approaches of Digital Humanities, which comes in the syllabus of 2nd MA English Literature. Let's now see the definition of digital humanities. The term digital humanities employs a diverse and evolving set of methods and approaches to apply computational tools and critical humanistic inquiry to research. These can be broadly categorized into using digital tools for traditional humanities questions and applying humanities critique to digital technology itself. Digital humanities methods blend computational tools with humanistic inquiry using techniques like text analysis, for example, mining, encoding, distant reading, data visualization, GIS mapping, digital archiving, and 3D modeling, while critically examining technology's impact, for example, digital curation, platform studies, to explore culture, history, and art in new ways, enabling scale and accessibility. Approaches range from applying computation to existing questions to theorizing new digital concepts, often involving open source practices and collaborative creation. Let's now see some of the characteristics and goals of digital humanities. First thing is, it is interdisciplinary. It blends humanities, that is, literature, history, and art, with computer science, library science, and information studies. Openness. It emphasizes open access, open standards, and reproducible research. New questions. It aims to generate new research questions and challenge existing paradigms. Fourth important point is accessibility. It shares research in more interactive, accessible ways for broader audiences. Core methods text analysis and mining, utilizing techniques like topic modeling, stylometry, and corpus linguistics to analyze large volumes of text, distant reading, often using programming languages such as Python. Data visualization, creating visual representations of humanities data such as social network diagrams, cluster analysis, and interactive graphs to identify patterns and present research findings. Geospatial analysis and mapping, using geographic information systems to map historical events, literary locations, or cultural data, often resulting in interactive maps that reframe content spatially. Archiving and curation, digitizing and preserving archives, manuscripts, and audiovisual materials to make them accessible online. This often involves applying semantic markup like the Text Encoding Initiative guidelines. 3D modeling and virtual reconstruction, using immersive technologies like augmented reality and virtual worlds to digitally reconstruct historical sites, objects, or environments. Network analysis, using immersive technologies like augmented reality and virtual worlds to digitally reconstruct historical sites, objects, or environments. Data management and cleaning, a foundational process involving structuring and resolving inconsistencies in often messy humanities datasets. Natural language processing, that is NLP, applying computational methods to help computers process and analyze natural language data, sometimes categorized as computational humanities. Let's now see some of the key approaches that are found in digital humanities. The approaches in digital humanities extend beyond more tool use and involve broader theoretical and practical frameworks. Interdisciplinary collaboration, DH, that is digital humanities, projects typically involve collaboration across disciplines, bringing together humanists, data scientists, librarians, and programmers to address complex research questions. Critical and theoretical engagement. A core approach is the critical assessment of the digital tools and platforms themselves, including their biases, ethical implications, and impact on research outcomes. Open access and sustainability, emphasizing transparency, open access to research data and outputs, and ensuring the long term sustainability and reproducibility of digital projects. Multimodal and performative outputs. Scholarship is often presented in various media beyond traditional print, such as websites, apps, databases, and interactive platforms, challenging conventional notions of authorship and publication. Distant reading. Contrasted with traditional close reading, this approach uses computational methods to analyze large collections of text to discern trends and patterns across time. Computational application using tools. Example, text analysis software to answer traditional humanities questions. Humanistic critic, applying critical theory to digital resources, studying software platforms and digital culture. Example, platform studies, digital ethics. Digital creation, building new digital artifacts like websites, virtual exhibitions, apps, or games. Data driven discovery, shifting from close reading to analyzing scale, for example, using text mining for broader trends. To conclude, I can say that the methods and approaches in digital humanities represent a dynamic fusion of traditional humanistic inquiry with advanced computational tools. Techniques such as text mining, data visualization, distant reading, digital archiving, and network analysis have significantly transformed the ways in which knowledge is produced, analyzed, and disseminated. These approaches not only enhance the scale and scope of research but also enable scholars to uncover patterns, relationships, and insights that were previously inaccessible through conventional methods. Thank you.